We need to make sure that when people come to this country, they leave their previous differences behind. This is not a controversial thing to say.
But the
even
thing that you
fact,
pick out, forgive me, the thing that you pick out in your own words,
Yes.
you pick out in your piece, you
Yes.
say you were struck by the number of immigrants who hate Israel.
Yes.
Now, we're sitting here in Birmingham, one of the country's most diverse cities. There's an implication there that you are talking about.
I think you're the one making the implication.
No, I'm asking you the question to be specific about who you mean, because these are sensitive topics. It's important to be really clear.
I don't know.
So when you say recent immigrants who hate Israel,
yes,
who do you specifically mean?
I know what you're trying to do, Laura. You want me to say Muslims, but it isn't all Muslims. So I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to play this game. I should be able to say that I have made an observation without you trying to portray it as me attacking a particular group. I know that's what you'd like to say.
But I've answered the question. In any way, I'm asking you, on what evidence do you base this claim? Who are you talking about?
I told you things that people write, people I've met, observations. I talked about people ripping down posters. We saw who was doing it. We read about cases. I have answered the question multiple times, but I know what you are trying to get me to say, and I'm challenging you that we need to be able to have these conversations without being scared, without running away. And this is what I am bringing to this contest. I'm sitting here not because of that one line, but because I'm running for the Conservative Party leadership. And this is one of the things that has meant we've lost votes, that we've stopped saying difficult things. We need to be able to speak with moral clarity, with honesty. If we don't do so, then we leave a vacuum for other people who are not, who are not as mainstream as us, to do things that will create even more social tension.
And I'm not trying to get you to do anything.
We have to take the responsibility.
You say, and you have a reputation for speaking with clarity and saying what you think, and that is precisely why I've been trying to get you to spell out exactly what you mean when you have said these things. And you're right, it's a very interesting and important debate, but being exact and specific about what you mean, I think, is what people watching will want you to do. And if you don't spell these things out very clearly, as you said, you leave room for doubt.
That's true, but I can't list the names of every single person who hates Israel. I am making an observation that we need to make sure that we uphold our values in this country and we don't allow it to turn into the place that millions of people around the world are running from.
Should people who hold those views then, are they not welcome in the UK?
I don't think that people who bring foreign conflicts here should be welcome. I don't think so. People who come here should want to live in Britain, should love the country, they should want to contribute and want it to succeed. We are not a dormitory. This is our home. Having people from all around the world just living here in their little bubbles and little groups is a recipe for disaster. I have seen it. I told you I grew up in a country with 300 different ethnic groups. This is a recipe for conflict, and a government needs to work hard on integration. You can't just sit back and say, well, as long as you get a good job and don't commit crimes, that's fine. That is too low a bar.
Okay.